Earlier this morning, I did some recording, and I thought I'm not going to do any recording ever again because I'm grounding water, and probably 99.9 don't give rats about what I'm saying, even that there is millions and millions of target individual around the world. Some people don't give rats because they don't understand this subject. Unless they're experiencing it, they don't know what is it. Okay? And it's not that I'm discovering America here. I get to the point, I get to the point. I don't think United States going to help me to find who is doing remote neural monitoring and why they're following me, and why they're tracking me, and why they're monitoring me, and why they're spying on me, and why they're snooping on me, and why they're saying words and whispers and bad words to my brain cell. Since this is the case, I probably even, it's not my favorite idea to do it. Even it's my last choice of doing it. I probably need to use a private investigator to find who doing it, if he even understand what the hell I'm saying. Who is doing it? Actually, I ask a better question. Who put me in it? Actually, I don't give a rat's who is doing it. Who put me in it? If this is UN, if this is Homeland Security, if this is Israel, that they're corrupted, they're extremely corrupted. I know from A to Z on what base Israel exists. I came from there, get it? Again, I hear my sister, my closest sister. And again, I'm saying it's somebody mimicking or computerizing her voice or whatever the case. Have something to do with the upstairs neighbor that nobody know who the hell she is, where the hell she is, and why they're doing those things to me. Nobody know nothing. Basically, it's like that. Somebody put me in a program, basically, that they use on danger criminals. And guess what? I don't have even 1% of a crime on face on Earth and galaxy, because I don't. More than that, a lot of people wish to even stand in my foot, whatever that things to say. I probably go to need to do it. There is a chance that the private investigator himself got to get scared and run away. Somebody mumbling, whispering, blubbering doesn't leave me alone even the 10th of a second. They don't leave me alone even to a second. I don't know if you comprehending or understanding the level of abuse, the level of torturing, the level of harassment, the level of evil, vicious, devastating, interfering, distracting, disturbing my life on daily basis. And when I go to sleep, that's their favorite time to arouse. I can tell you one thing, he's a loser. I can sign my name that he's a loser, whoever doing it to me. He's mega loser. To put a completely innocent creature in the worst situation on face of earth. Broadcasting me day and night, day and night, day and night, night and day, night and day, day and night, 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 day and night. Hearing the voice broadcasting right everywhere. It's like my savior when I freaking don't even know his name. Of course, he's a crazy psychopath. Now, one of the reasons I don't want to use investigator, private investigator, from what I'm seeing in my lifetime, and I guess I lived long enough to figure this out actually, that it's always, always, always finished the final, the end, it's with tragedy. Don't ask me why. You know, life based on a movie or movie based on life. Every time they're hiring a private investigator, it's finished in tragedy. Either the victim die, or either the one who is trying to help the victim, or either the person who connected to the victim. This is one of the reasons I don't want to put a private investigator. Now, why I'm saying Israel? Israel, 100%. I sign my name. I sign my name with Israel in it. Israel corrupted above Korea. You don't believe me, I know. I know you don't believe me, and you never believe me. I know. You don't understand what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. Pegasus. Who gave him the right to freaking spy on gazillion people around the world without nobody know about it 20, 30 years ago? Who gave him the right? NSO. Running NSO under everybody knows, and nobody even knew about it. They didn't ask you, can we spy on you? Can we hack you? Can we hack your phone? Can we hack your computer? They didn't. They didn't. They have the chutzpah. They just created different firm and different companies and different corporation and different schwitzing out there, traveling all over the world, Greek, Kafricin, Morocco, Egypt. They're Schwitzers, you know? Schwitzim. I'm talking 20, 30 years ago. If you are younger than that, so forget about it. And they come up with NSO and come up with Pegasus to spy on anybody else on the freaking planet without even asking you, do you give me a permission to spy on you? No, they didn't ask nobody. They have the chutzpah to do that. That's why I'm saying they're worse than North Korea. You want more? I give you. I have in my sleeve 100 of them. I'm not going to waste my freaking life to tell you what is it. My own brother and sister freaking can see me here in the living room what I'm doing. They're breaking the law, but they don't care. It's illegal, but they don't care. Now they said they sold NSO and Pegasus. The joke of the century. They probably sold it, but don't think that they're not keeping doing it. Whoever put himself with Israeli, don't be surprised, walking funny. I myself from there, so what? But I'm not doing what they're doing. I'm not spying on nobody. I'm not monitoring nobody. I'm not tracking after nobody. I don't care what everybody does. I really don't. But stay away from my brain cell and my brainwave. That is the EEG. Yes. If you need to spy to make money, I feel sorry for you, what I can tell you. If you need to survive to spy on somebody, the same thing. If you do it to save people, to save humanity, or to save the earth, that's something else. But if you do it for fun, to harass and say bad words and arouse and say bad words and arouse, I feel sorry for you. Stupid. And I'm speaking English. I'm supposed to speak Hebrew to let everybody know about it. because they're communicating with me in Hebrew. They're communicating with me in Hebrew. They're communicating with me in Hebrew. So F for my life forever. No, I don't need friends like that. I don't need people to watch me. They are the one who need to be watched. Yeah, who is watching them anyway? Nobody. They get a salary. They're sitting in front of the freaking screen. They're probably laughing their heart out. What they're seeing different pattern and different color, and they look at that. Look what she sings. Look what she does. Look what she do. Look what she sing. What because they're freaking following thoughts. They put a dum dum with peanut brain. Do the I don't know what's there, I don't know what's there, I don't know what's there, I don't know I don't know. He's an idiot. The way he said it to me, he's an idiot. It's not their business what I'm doing inside my house. It's not their business what I eat, what I do, where I go, what I buy, what I freaking. It's not their business. They got inside my bones, they got inside my vein, they got inside my brain, they got inside my brain cell, they got inside my brain wave. They didn't leave me alone, they're not leaving me alone. They're harassing me. If this is from the management, well, it's not even worth it to sue them. They're not going to give me a dime, not in this century. I'm not going to see a dime from them, not in this century. And they don't give you the chance to survive too. They don't let you the chance. Let's say there is a high. Let's say there is a will. Okay, I didn't know how to say heritating or heritating or whatever that word. There is a will. They make sure that it's freaking sabotaged and sabotaged and sabotaged and sabotaged gazillion time until my children go to see it. They're probably freaking going to be grandma and grandpa. And they don't let you survive. I have zillion of stuff. I was able all this time with First Marketplace and with Marketplace on the internet and with social media and with YouTube and with TikTok and with whatnot. I was able to sell at least 45% of whatever I am able to sell from all the crap that I have. If this is book, if this is figurine, if this is stuff, they don't let me. How they don't let me? They distract me. They disturb me. They're mumbling and humming and whispering and hissing and blabbering. They don't leave me alone. They don't give you a chance to survive. You want to survive? We don't let you. Yesterday I was planning of going with some friends to some place that I wanted so badly to go there. Beside the rain constantly, we didn't even have summer here. Either it's hot like you're freaking burning, or it's raining like crazy. But this is not the reason I didn't go yesterday. It's because they're freaking ruining my day with all this abuse. It's remotely, it's remotely, it's remotely, it's remotely, it's remotely, it's remotely. I can't see those suckers. It's remotely. It's remotely. They use technology. How it's done? Some smart aleck, probably computer engineer or probably from DARPA or probably from Lockheed, contact those suckers that with peanut brain. And here, this is the program. You're annoying her 24/7. You get freaking piece of chocolate every time that you are annoying her. And now there is something, it's not new actually. I'm going through that 14 years. Every time that I'm turning my back or getting out for an hour, two, a few hours, they take duffel bag and put a bunch of junk and take it. It's not theirs, but why not? The best stuff disappeared when I was in Israel, visiting in Israel. I had some stuff, unique items, and I'm not going to say what. Actually, my children took care of this place, yeah. But this is not my point. My point, the people, some stranger took advantage of my vulnerable children to take advantage of it, that I'm not freaking here. Because they know. They can't BS me. Here it is. I hear my sister freaking voice. She's getting my, you know what? I have a message for those perps, okay? I have a message. You guys doing that constantly, beside the street theater and harassment and abuse that you used to do before, that I didn't pay attention, but you're constantly on my tail. I have news for you. You're going to pay every single dime on every single second that you was remotely neural monitoring me and broadcasting me with harassment and abuse. You're going to pay every single second, every single cent, every single penny, every single dime for the abuse that you abused me. Every single dime that you get for abusing me, I get it back. The management back then in 2009, it was, I'm trying to remember the name, dang it, Western Property Management or something like that. 2 years after, I was complaining in the management about some hissing and about some sonic that they're doing. They said they never heard about such a thing. So that management disappeared from face of earth to something. I don't know where the hell they are, died or wherever they are. And new management took over. And since then, my life became hell. Probably the new management was harassing the old management to take over. And because I was aware of it, they make my life hell. Instead, drawing, painting, like 5 years old, painting and drawing, painting, freaking like little kid. I'm sitting and blubbering my heart out, getting no freaking where. And you know what? I can think what you're thinking, but I don't give a rat's, because if you go through what I'm going through, you understand. If you don't go through what I'm going through, you probably don't give me a credit, and I don't give a rat's. Because if you are not experiencing that, you never understand that. It's hell. And that peanut bread, he sounded it. I know that he sounded it, and I tell you why. Because he says stuff that doesn't make even sense to my life. It's like he's talking about something that I don't have nothing to do with it. Now, of course, out there is some details, personal details I can't talk about here in the recording. I can't talk with nobody about it, just with me and my family. They put some crap on me to get what they want. I'm not going to give them that. Period. Because it's not theirs. Period. It's not my sister-in-law. It's not my other sister-in-law. It's not my freaking other sister-in-law in Israel. It's not my freaking relative, ex-husband. It's not. It belongs to my children. If they are freaking digging and abusing me and putting freaking million people to harass me, they can go to hell because they're not going to see it. He's a whiner. He doesn't even know what he's saying. He communicates with me in Hebrew. Get it? And freaking, it seems like they put half of the planet around my neck and around my shadow, around my head, around my brain. Stupid Winevsky. Winevsky need to be freaking killed. Him and his friend, all this facility, psychiatrist facility and psychological facility, they're fucking millionaire, multi-billionaire, multi-millionaire, him and his wife. People like that need to be in jail because they have like thousands of people to abuse people, to put them in a hospital or to put them in a freaking locked or some shit, and then they're making their fortune by that. And it's just not you, it's Stefanski, Winevsky, Hackner. He was doing that freaking 40, 50 years. Go find him. Can't even know his name now. Probably forgot his name. I signed my name that he forgot his name. By the time that you want to pin them in the corner and tell them, hey, you did discriminate, you did what the heck those things called, experiments, you freaking have thousands of guinea pig, the remote neural monitoring and broadcasting on them, hey, you need to be in jail. By the time that you coming and corner those people, they don't even remember their name, they have dementia. Now, why those people, the peanut brand, doing it on me? Because they get money. They get money. They probably get $20 a day to do it.